So happy Diwali to all of you, and I think there's a lot of background noise because of a lot of firecrackers. So you have to adjust with it. And probably this is my first video with camera. I really don't tend to make videos with camera. I use my tab for making videos because I think I can add more value if I use this tab rather than video. But in today's video, I'm going to talk about some important things which I think will add some value to your preparation. And this is kind of a end of October and November, and this is a time of the year when you know tend to feel a bit of tired with these competitive exams, and there are people who face a lot of rejection by the time by of this year. So you may feel a bit of dejected at this point of time. So I really want to address your concerns as well. And in the last video I've said that I will make a video about the interview preparation, and I will do a detailed video about that. But in this video I will give you a brief about the interview preparation as well, and also your IBPS PO Mains exam. The first of all, a lot of people think that Diwali will come the day will they get selected, that they get their salary, that their Diwali will come at that day. That's a good thought to some extent, but also when you are getting your salary, when you have your job, you may not have your family to celebrate with. So even if you don't have job right now, celebrate your Diwali with your family, because in banking job you don't know where you get your posting. So it's highly likely that you don't have your family with you the moment you have salary. So enjoy your life, enjoy the journey. Okay, you get a job or don't get a job, that should not determine your happiness. Anyway, first about IBPS PO Mains. See, I always tell you, it means your first objective is to dominate. Now, dominate in the section which you have control. So I always say, if you have good control in English and GK, the mains will be a bit of easy for you. This might sound a bit of biased, but this is the truth. Those who have good control in English and GA, they tend to perform better than those who have good control in maths and reasoning, because these two subjects are the question come from these subjects are slightly more difficult. So more or less you will get a 4 to 5 marks lead even if you are very good at these subjects. But if you are good at GA and English, you can get a 10 to 15 marks lead. Another point is that do not neglect descriptive. For descriptive, see, if you can make simple sentences, if you understand the topic, write about the topic in simple sentences, you will get good marks. That's it. You don't need to buy X, Y, Z course. And I can also sometimes advertise some course. Okay, like buy some course and use the failure 99 code, you'll get 99% discount. And I can sell this kind of course as well. But at the end of the day, this course won't be helpful for you. And if a course and if a test series is helpful for you, I will mention about the test series, and I will not take a single penny from them, because if I find this helpful, then I tend to mention about them in my videos, and I never take any money from them. And about interview, see, interview, a lot of people say interview about personality. Now if you ask me what is personality, I'll say personality is your confidence. I mean, when you have confidence, your gestures, your eye contact, your fluency will be better. And what all these things show, it shows your personality. So your confidence is your personality, and your confidence will come from your knowledge. That's it. So for interview, you need to focus on banking knowledge. What is general banking terms? What is the diversification of banking? How the banking sector exactly working? What is the recent development in the banking sector? When you have all this knowledge, it will enhance your confidence, which essentially enhance your personality. And I have seen in a lot of instances in my interview also, I got like some 85 marks in my IBPS interview, second attempt. In my first attempt I got some 75 marks, and I uploaded both of these videos. You can go and check that out. They in my second interview, they asked me random questions. They asked me about some history stuff, some geography stuff, because they know that if you are coming for banking interview, you have read about banking, so they try to gauge your understanding about some abstract subjects. Now, how can you prepare abstract subject? You cannot prepare abstract subjects. I mean, you cannot go and start reading history, okay, but prepare the basics. So if you can do well in the basics, you will definitely get 75 plus marks. But if you have, but that is where the luck come into play. So if you know the answer of the some of the abstract question, then you can get some 80 to 85 marks in interview. Otherwise, if you know the basic question, then you will get 75 marks for sure. Okay, so do not make blunders. Okay, even if you don't know abstract question, even if you don't know banking question, but do not make blunders. Blunders in the sense, if there is a very basic banking question, you should know the answer. And even if you don't know the answer, don't lie. Say, sir, I don't recall the answer right now, I will go back, I'll check that out. Simply say that. Don't lie, don't pretend, be yourself. Okay. And a lot of people talk about HR question. HR question में क्या बोलना है? HR का question अगर ऐसा बोला तो ऐसा बोलना होगा, ऐसा बोला तो see, HR question में बहुत variations होते हैं, ठीक है? आप किसी भी particular answer को एकदम copy करके रट्टा मार के बोल नहीं सकते HR question में. अपना खुद का इन्वॉल्वमेंट उसमें होना चाहिए, तो अपना एलिमेंट उसमें ऐड करके फिर HR का क्वेश्चन का आंसर करिए, ठीक है? और अगर आपको किसी को भी अगर इंट्रोडक्शन रिलेटेड कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो कमेंट सेक्शन में इंट्रोडक्शन अपना दे सकते हैं, तो मैं इंट्रोडक्शन देख के प्रोबेबल क्या क्वेश्चन बन सकता है वो आपको बोल सकता हूँ, क्योंकि इंटरव्यू ऐसे ही चलता है. ओके, इन मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस दे विल आस्क यू फॉर द इंट्रोडक्शन, एंड फ्रॉम इंट्रोडक्शन दे विल पिक सर्टेन पॉइंट्स एंड आस्क यू क्वेश्चन अबाउट दैट. So if you prepare introduction in a way that you know this kind of question will be asked, and you prepare this question beforehand, you have an upper hand. So that is how interview works. Prepare and very not in introduction don't say your father's name, father's background, father ये करता है, mother ये करता है. अरे यार, अब तुम्हारे पापा को थोड़ी जॉब देना है, तुमको देना है भाई. तुम्हारे भैया को, मम्मी को थोड़ी जॉब देना है, तुमको देना है. अपने बारे में बताओ, आप खुद क्या किया वो बताओ. ओके, 12 में इतना मार्क्स आया था, 11 में इतना मार्क्स आया, 10 में इतना सब मत बताओ. 12 इससे किया, इधर रहता हूँ, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है तो बताओ, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में बताओ, ये सब बताओ. तो उन सब चीज़ों में ग्रेजुएशन का सब्जेक्ट बताओ. इन सब चीज़ों से तो क्वेश्चन बनेगा. और क्या, अगर ऐसा इंट्रोडक्शन दिया और तुमको पता है कि इन सब चीज़ों से जो क्वेश्चन बनेगा, तो उसको पहले से प्रिपेयर कर लो. So you are already shorted. You are already getting 70 plus marks if you're doing this. Now, if you can answer one or two abstract questions, you are already there with 80 plus marks. And किसी भी random इंसान का, I think this video is slightly long, but let me finish this. And किसी भी random इंसान का बात मत सुनो. Like there are people who are getting outstanding score in the mains, but they are absolutely, I mean, what to say, absolutely worse when it comes to interview. They know nothing about interview. They just literally pass the interview and they are getting very good marks in the main, so that's why they are qualified. Okay, and this kind of people will come and tell you about the interview का preparation ऐसे करना है, वैसे करना है. तो इन सब people से थोड़ा बच के रहो, ठीक है? एंड किसी भी कैटेगरी को मैं मतलब छोटा नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बट इन कैटेगरी के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मतलब अगर आप किसी कैटेगरी थे हो, अगर इंटरव्यू में थोड़ा बहुत कम भी मार्क्स आए, देन ऑल्सो यू कैन क्वालिफाई. बट इफ यू आर अ जनरल कैटेगरी स्टूडेंट, you need to get good marks in interview, also you need to get good marks in the mains exam. Both is important. So but if you are getting like one marks, 2 marks lead, and you are thinking that with one wonderful interview you will qualify the exam, that will never gonna happen. Okay, so that is the harsh reality. Accept the reality. The moment you accept the reality, you own half the battle. Okay, that is what I want to say. I don't know, so the topics are very haphazard. I don't have a proper flow of it, but anyway, I somehow I believe share my thoughts with all of you, and thank you. I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.